Hi everyone, it's Rene here from Rev Evolution, and we're here in Shenzhen, China for a BYD experience. It's been a fantastic couple of days, test driving. We also visited the DI Museum, really great stuff. And once again, we want to thank James and BYD for that experience. James, thank you so much. And joining us to answer some really interesting questions, which we feel you guys want to know, is the Managing Director for BYD Singapore and the Philippines. It's Mr. James Ng. Thank you, James, once again for the experience.
No, my pleasure.
Hey, James, a couple of questions for you, which I think everybody wants to know. First of all, what are the biggest challenges BYD faces in the global EV market?
Okay, basically, at the moment, the challenges is to create the awareness to the people in the public that the differences between EV versus that of ICE. All right, there's still a lot of people in the worldwide still can't differentiate the difference. In fact, in terms of whether it's technology, whether it's the driving experience, or whether it's talking about economical point of view, driving definitely a EV. A EV means you can be a BEV, a battery EV, or a PHEV, plug-in hybrid EV. Definitely the differentiation is there. The upside for EV is definitely better than the ICE. So it is that kind of, we have that differentiation, but it's that create the awareness to make sure that people that technology have changed. Okay, we are transiting into a EV technology. So take note that the driving experience, when you're driving an EV in terms of cost management, definitely the upside is better than the IC. So it is the challenges that we need to promulgate in every other country to get the awareness as well.
Yeah, James, totally agree. I mean, as you mentioned, it's really about awareness, which a lot of people are still not familiar. Because I'm still getting questions like, when I mentioned about EVs, people telling me, oh, it takes so long to charge an EV. Then I mentioned there's actually fast charging. So I think the information still is relatively, needs to get out there to more consumers about information about EVs. Okay, next question. How does BYD plan to differentiate itself from competitors like Tesla, NIO, and traditional automakers entering the EV space?
Well, okay. Basically, as what you know that first there are few key factors of why BYD differentiate from other competitor, especially those EV maker as well. So first of all, we have to understand that BYD is the first, is the pioneer of EV. We make EVs more than 20 years ago. So where a lot of vehicles has been proven of BYD make has proven its reliabilities. So the battery itself, the component itself, some of them are still running on roads. Okay, so this is one thing that we have proven. BYD have proven its reliability. Second thing is that we look at the structures of the BYD setup. Actually, we are very vertically integrated in the sense that we, from the upstream, from the raw materials, from the manufacturing of most of the line items, all the way down to the supply of the EVs, the involvement of BYD is there. So because of these vertically integrated positions, you'll find that actually we delay of a lot of third-party costs, and that makes us to offer a very good price point of our products. But at the same time, you also understand that BYD is not only an EV maker, it is earlier than that, it is an IT company. It's a tech company. So we do our electronics. We are very strong in our electronics, our semicon, all these sort of things. So you'll find that actually with all these integrations, we are able to make high-tech vehicles. And in fact, we acknowledge that actually in terms of technology, we are quite a few years ahead of our friendly competitor. So that makes us age difference, the rest, and plus the good price points, we are able to deliver a very high perceived quality price ratio product. In Chinese, we call it 高性价比. And so this is definitely our winning strategy.
Okay, moving on to my next question. How does BYD's battery technology differentiate itself from competitors? Also, we heard recently about BYD's new technology, right? The supercharging. Yes, so tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, if you see that BYD developed is because of its battery, is a battery maker. So we developed good battery as early as that, more than 10 years ago. So the thing is, most importantly is that BYD technologies keep on improving. We don't stop there. So quite a few years ago, we developed a battery, brake battery. So with this brake battery technologies, we are able to enhance the performance, be it whether in terms of safety, be in terms of capacity, be in terms of the charging timeline, the timing. So these are the key factors that BYD has been keep on improving. So if you look at the deliverables, seriously, truly, that every time BYD delivers the battery itself, these all few critical parameters have been improving. So this is really the one of the main strength of BYD.
Right, James, another question also related to battery technology as well. How does BYD plan to improve battery technology, especially in terms of energy density, charging speed, and cost reduction?
I think this is definitely the key things that BYD has been working on. We have 110,000 research engineers under the umbrella of BYD. If you look at these 110,000 engineers, this is truly a very big scale numbers. If you compare to other automakers, I don't think they have that kind of number of engineers. So this truly reflects that actually BYD is very, very focused on technology development, and we truly believe that differentiation of technology is our key strength. So that's the reason why, as what I said just now, key parameters like capacity, like shortest time of charging, definitely these are the few things that BYD will keep on working on and keep on enhancing. As that's the reason why quite a few days ago, BYD came out another announcement is talking about 5 minutes charging, that kind of announcements to amaze the public.
Last question, James. What is BYD's long-term vision for the global electric vehicle market?
Of course, long-term vision is that in very soon everybody will driving a BYD vehicles, but before that, I think the long-term vision is to make sure that public, because of the revolutions in technologies, I think the most important thing is let's drive EV rather than ICE. That's definitely one of them. And because of the key differentiations of BYDs against that of others friendly competitors, we are able to secure majority of the market share. Like what in Singapore, almost half of the people who choose to drive EV choose BYD brand. Okay, so we hope that moving forward in the long-term brand, everybody will choose EV, whether be PHEV or this BEV. I believe that this is a very sustainable and very realistic target that we can meet up. Yeah.
Okay, folks, there you have it. Mr. James Ng, the Managing Director for both Singapore and Philippines, answering those questions. And James, once again, thank you so much for the experience. And before we go, we got to do the very customary thing that we do. All right, on 1, 2, 3. BYD, run 1.